Good evening. Today is the 22nd of the 6th, 2023, and this is part 56 of my Shafston story. So, I do want to talk about my wife again because I've told so many dramatic stories about her, and I want to put some nice stories out too because we did actually have a lot of fun together at the beginning of our marriage. Um, we had incredible times in Kingston with the Vespas. We drove straight through all the ghettos everywhere, all uptown, downtown. We and we drove around the whole island with those Vespas. Those Vespas were incredible. I mean, you can't believe how strong they are, what they did, what kind of roads we drove with them. And so we had all sorts of adventures with that. We had adventures in Europe. I used to have this camping when she was over there when we got married. I had this ambulance car, which I had converted into a camper. And we drove around the whole of Europe, had all sorts of funny incidences happen. One time I remember we had this camper and this bed in the back of it. And we drove over the border from Austria to Switzerland over this small border, and the custom person actually said, "Yeah, can you have a look inside the back?" And yeah, sure. So I opened the back, and to my horror, I see that we had like left the bag of ganja on the thing open, and I'm like, oh shoots, man, no. and and that was at times where there was no legalization in anywhere yet, you know. So I just grabbed one of my maps because I was selling maps at the time. I grabbed one of the maps, pulled it out as fast as I could, and unraveled it and stuck it right in his face, so he couldn't see the ganja. And it actually worked. I got him like basically he I got him off track, and he said, "Oh, that's interesting with the maps, and what do you do with them?" And I said, "Well, I sell them at schools and so on and so on." So I basically managed to get him off track with that, and we went through the border, and everything was okay. Yeah, and we were in Prague. We were traveled around a lot, and she was always a fun companion, and we had a lot of fun together. She was a great party girl. She would have to go to Kingston for her hairstyle, and then she would have these amazing hairstyles, huge hairstyles, and she basically they were all like, man, very complicated, made up hairs and so on. And she would have to sleep with her elbow like this, cocked up. I don't even know how. I mean, what women do for their beauty is just absolutely crazy. I mean, I don't even know how you can sleep like that. You know, like on rested on your arm that you don't because you can't go down because of the hairstyle. Well, anyway, so that was that. We went to a lot of concerts. We were sunsplash. We did all sorts of fun things, and she was no, she was a good pal, and as I said, we had a lot of fun. So that was that for now. I just wanted to put that in because I didn't want it to look like everything was only bad with her, or only she was just like a hothead, a Jamaican hothead woman. People who've had Jamaican women mostly know what I'm talking about because most of them at one point or other go very yeah, can get very mad. And so that was the little story for today. Um, Please like and subscribe to my videos. Especially subscribe. I'm reaching my goal slowly. I have a third of my subscribers now to reach my monetization, and I have nearly a third of my watch hours because I have 810 watch hours and I need 3,000, and I have nearly 158 subscribers right now. So things are moving up, and I'm hoping to start making some money. And then when I start making some money, I'm going to bring some better content because then I can drive around more. And So I still have, unfortunately, not got any payment from my land. So I'm actually really desperate. I shouldn't have said that I don't need any more donations. If somebody does want to donate a little bit to help me out till I hopefully get some money for my land, the piece of land I sold, that would be absolutely fantastic. So coolestcam@gmail.com on PayPal would be fantastic. So have a wonderful day and see you in the next video. I'm having a very exciting story coming up because related to the zip line. Because I've kind of just told that one story. There's a lot more stories coming on that because it's a very interesting topic. And I'm actually going to, tomorrow morning, I'm going to start unearthing that zip line again. I'm going to do some chopping and I'm going to, I want to unearth the whole zip line and I want to actually activate it again, that I can have some fun on the zip line, if anything, and my guests can too. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a mammoth work because it's nearly a kilometers of, and there's plants growing on it and so on and so on. So I have to cut down all those, and it's going to be like a major effort. It's not even quite a good timing because we're in the middle of the rainy season. It's actually quite dry at the moment, but so the plants will grow back. But I'll see how far I get and if I really can do that. But anyway, so far so good. So I'll see you in the next video.